Hello, guys, welcome to my channel Creative Life. So, today's beautiful and amazing story is The Little Match Girl. So, let's begin. The Little Match Girl. It was late on New Year's Eve and a very cold night. Snow had been falling all day, and still the flakes were coming down. The roofs were all covered, and the branches of the trees hung down heavily with snow. Outside in the empty streets, a poor little match girl was wandering sadly about. No one had bought a single box of matches during the whole long day, and she was very tired. She had lost her torn slippers, and her clothes were thin and ragged. At last, she found a dry spot where she curled up and tried to keep warm. Lights were shining from many windows, and she could smell delicious food. Oh, if she only dared to light just one match. At last she did. As she watched the bright flame, she imagined that she saw it in a stove with shining brass handles and a hot blazing fire. She tried to move closer but puffed. The flame went out. She struck another match. This time, when it blazed up, she saw a table spread with wonderful food. There was a decorated cake, plump, ripe, and juicy fruit, and a beautifully roasted and stuffed turkey, all ready to be carved. She could almost taste the lovely food, but as she reached forward, puffed, the flame went out. She lit a third match. This time she saw the biggest and loveliest Christmas tree she had ever seen. It was decorated with many shiny bright balls, chains of tinsel, and gold beads. Candles flickered on the branches and made dancing shadows on the walls. The little girl moved towards the tree, but again puffed. The flame went out. She looked up to where the candles had been, and now there was a bright streak of light across the sky. Someone is dying, thought the little girl, for her grandmother had told her that when a star falls, the soul is going to heaven. She struck one more precious match against the wall. The flame grew very large. In the circle of light before her, she saw her grandmother. How gentle and happy she looked. Grandmother, she called, have you come to take me with you? Or will you disappear when the light goes out, like the warm stove, the delicious food, and the beautiful Christmas tree? Please don't disappear, cried the little match girl. She quickly lit another match, then another and another. She was so afraid that if the match went out, her grandmother would no longer stay with her, but would disappear at once like the stove, the good food, and beautiful Christmas tree. The light from so many matches made the night seem as bright as day. Her grandmother looked so peaceful, so gentle and kind. She came closer to the little girl. Just as the last match spluttered out, she reached towards her grandchild and touched her softly. The grandmother lifted the little match girl into her arms. They held tightly to each other, and then they began to soar up in the sky. They passed through the showers of twinkling snowflakes, and they passed sparkling stars. Up and up they went far above the earth, and now there was no more cold, no more hunger, no more pain, no more sadness. In the morning, townspeople found the little match girl huddled in a sheltered corner by the wall of one of the big houses. She had frozen to death on the last night of the old year. Now she looked peaceful, and there was a gentle smile on her face. The burned matches were scattered on the snow in front of her. Poor child, The people said she must have tried to warm herself with the matches. How very sad. But none of the people knew what beautiful visions the little match girl had seen night before, and they did not know that at last she found peace with her beloved grandmother. Guys, did you like my story? If you did, then please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Meet you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.